Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. In today's recipe I'm going to show you a very wholesome and healthy Goan inspired meal, which is a mushroom xacuti and a pudina matar pulao served along with a tomato onion raita. Yes, a little different combination. Typically xacutis are served along with some pao or even hot steamed rice for that matter. Mushrooms are packed with vitamins and minerals, and adding them to make a dish like xacuti makes it absolutely delicious and tasty. So without wasting any time, let me just dive right in and take you to the process of making this wholesome and healthy meal. So the first thing, I'm going to be making the pudina matar pulao, and while the pulao is getting cooked in my Bajaj rice cooker, I'm going to be making the xacuti. So let's first get started with making the pulao. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the rice cooker into the cook mode. So once the pan gets a little heated, I'm just going to go ahead and add in some ghee. I'm going to add in the cumin seeds and the green chilies. Just going to go ahead and stir the cumin seeds and green chilies for a few seconds until the cumin seeds start releasing aroma. Awesome, I can start smelling the aromas of the cumin seeds. That's great. At this stage, I'm just going to go ahead and add in my matar, my washed rice, some salt to taste, and finally the water. Great, I'm going to go ahead and cover the Bajaj rice cooker and then allow it to just cook on its own. And once the pulao is done, the rice cooker will go into the keep warm mode, and this keep warm mode will maintain a perfect temperature for the pulao, and it'll be just the right temperature to serve it along with our xacuti. So now to make the mushroom xacuti, into a preheated pan, I'm going to be roasting all the spices to make the masala. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the poppy seeds, the dry red chilies, and I have some cloves and cinnamon. We'll go ahead and add in the remaining, which is the cumin seeds, the fennel, which is the som, black pepper, methi, and coriander. I'm going to go ahead and roast all these spices until you get a roasted aroma for about 2 to 3 minutes, and you will start seeing that the seeds are crackling up, and also there's a whiff of a beautiful aroma in the kitchen. Okay, so let's just go ahead and roast it until you get a beautiful aroma. Notice all the seeds and the spices are crackling up. At this stage, I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the heat, and we're going to be roasting the onion, ginger, garlic, and then after that blend them all together to make a nice masala. So into the same pan, I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit of oil. I'm going to add in the onion, the ginger, and the garlic. So we'll saute the onion, ginger, and garlic until the onions are turned soft and lightly brown. You don't want to caramelize them. So we're just going to allow it to soften and then become lightly brown. Notice that the onions have turned soft and also turning light brown in color. At this stage, it's a perfect time to add in our grated coconut. Okay, coconut is an extremely important ingredient, and roasting the coconut also brings in great taste and flavor to the xacuti. Okay, so let's just roast it. Again, we'll have to smell the aromas of the coconut. The coconut will start releasing its oils and get a beautiful aroma. So let's just roast the coconut along with the onions. Okay, so notice that after about a minute of stir frying the coconut is turning brown. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat now and allow the mixture to cool completely. And after it cools, we will blend the spices along with the onion coconut mixture into a nice smooth paste by adding a little water. So I'm all set, and I'm going to be using the tall jar of my mixer grinder to grind the masala. The reason is I'm going to be adding all the spices, the onion coconut mixture, the tamarind, and some water as well. So we need enough room to grind the masala. And did you know the Bajaj mixer grinder has a NutriPro feature which helps retain the nutritional content of the ingredients while grinding, similar to that of a seal butter known as the Amni Kallu. Into the mixer grinder, I'm just going to go ahead and add in the roasted spices, the coconut and onion mixture, tamarind, another very important ingredient in making the xacuti. First, I'm just going to roughly blend all of them together, and after that I'm going to add a little water at a time using this opening at the top. Okay. All right, this looks just about perfect. My next step is to put the Xacuti together. So I'm really excited. The pulao is ready and I can smell the aromas of the pulao coming through, and it's gone into the keep warm mode. Like I said, before we finish the Xacuti, the pulao will be ready. Great, so now I'm just going to go ahead and add some oil into the pan. And I'm going to add in the mushrooms and saute it for a few minutes until it becomes lightly soft. We'll add in a little bit of salt and turmeric powder as well. Mushrooms cook very quickly, so you really don't want to overcook the mushrooms. You just want to saute it until it's just about done. Alright, notice the mushrooms have started releasing moisture and have slowly started shrinking. At this stage, just go ahead and add in the Xacuti masala. You'll also add water to give it a gravy-like consistency. Stir it all up and we'll check the salt to taste, and if you need additional salt, go ahead and add it in. And after that, just cover the pan and simmer it for about 5 minutes until the entire mushroom Xacuti has come together. I can smell the aromas of the Xacuti, and it's been simmering for about 5 minutes and it's just brilliant. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat, and it's got a beautiful gravy, just perfect to go along with some rice, or you can even serve it along with some buttered toasted palm buns. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the heat, and the final thing is to garnish it along with some coriander leaves. So let's just do that. Lots of coriander leaves is something that I love to add all the time because it brings in great flavors and freshness to a dish. Wonderful. This is great. Now my Xacuti is ready, and I'm going to go ahead and stir in some pudina leaves into my pulao, and after that I can't wait to serve it. Right, let's open the pulao. Beautiful. Notice how it's done really nicely. I love the texture of the rice. It's perfect for a pulao, and this is exactly how I love it. I'm just going to go ahead and add in lots of pudina leaves because the freshness of pudina leaves to a pulao, it just tastes really delicious and refreshing. Great. So this looks wonderful, and that's it. I can't wait to serve it now along with the mushroom Xacuti. So I really hope you enjoyed watching the recipe of how to make a delicious Goan inspired meal of mushroom Xacuti made with freshly roasted and ground spices and a pudina matar pulao. You can also serve it along with some palm buns, which is buttered and toasted, or along with some kulcha as well, and it'll taste really nice. Yes, some of the things that I do all the time at home is to mix and match dishes, and it makes life a lot more interesting. So do give this entire meal a try, and don't forget to share your feedback in the comments below. And if you do make it, take a snapshot of it, tag me across all your social channels, and I would love to hear from you. So until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.